Hi! So I am really excited to vlog in these PJs because I love them and they look so good. Even in the camera, it's looking so pretty. And this is what we made today, which was not too bad. The Draw with More series will continue on YouTube as well. So I'm working with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation for the social media campaign that they're doing for their Instagram in collaboration with different artists. I am one of the artists who is working with them on that campaign. Feels like it was meant to be. So I'm really excited. Just today the script got approved. I had sent it to them like last week on Thursday, I think on Thursday, and today I have an approval. I had sent them two options. One was from what they were imagining, and the second script was what I thought we could do, and mine got approved. And I'm going to start preparing the storyboard for the campaign. It's basically going to be like a carousel post for Instagram. There are going to be 6 to 7 frames of different illustrations, like a series of incidents that happen with a woman at her workplace. Once they approve, we're gonna go to the lining stage and then the coloring and then adding text and fonts and stuff. Yes, I'm excited to have you watch everything that happens during this entire time. Hi, so it is the next day. We finished the client work late at night. I stayed up till around 4 in the morning to finish it. But I think I did well. I've sent the storyboard for approval. I stopped recording it while I was trying to sketch something in my book. I don't have that much time to do the sketches and storyboard the traditional way. I needed the comfort of an iPad and Procreate, where I could just easily move things around. I didn't have to erase them. I could Control Z, I could undo stuff. So yeah, that's why I stopped recording. Show you what I have done. This is the first panel. The idea behind the whole thing was to show a woman who's just got her period at her workplace, and to show how an ideal situation would turn out. Her senior notices that something's up with her, which isn't usually the case. Everyone is too busy in their lives, and the bosses are usually busy giving you orders. The second panel, which shows the same woman is being asked and confronted by her male colleague. He's asking her if she's feeling alright. Third panel is she goes to the washroom. She's got her period, and there is a sanitary kit in the office washroom. So that is another thing that doesn't usually happen. Places, I don't think we have any sanitary kit. Well, most offices don't. Then this one shows the washroom. I've shown a microscope just to show what he's doing here. he is texting her, we are showing a screen in this microscope that this is what he has sent as a message, that he's waiting right outside if she needs anything. And we're also trying to shush the hush, that's the campaign name, which means that breaking stigmas around period. And last panel is showing her sitting back at her desk, and the senior boss comes to her and asks her if she'd like to take her period leave and take the day off. Oops. So that's another ideal situation that we wish we had today, but we don't. So yeah. One more thing that I tried that I completely rejected. I tried making the characters a bit more mature looking, but something that is not really my style, not the cute comic style, which was this. See what the client says. I haven't sent them this option. I've only sent them the other one because I was just not happy with these. I wanted it to be really cute while also having a message. I'm not happy with this. Let's see what they say. I hope they don't ask for characters like these. Just received one of the Amazon deliveries and I'm pretty excited for it because it's a stationery organizer, an art supply organizer that I ordered yesterday, which looks really cool. Let me record it on my phone as well. I might post a reel. It looked really magical. So the plan is to put it, I want to put it here. I want to move this candle on the other side, move these wires behind. I might shift this cactus set to another location in the bathroom or somewhere and replace this one with the new rose gold pen stand. These should technically be aligned like this. I'm gonna move all of this art supplies. There is more in this. There are gonna be more and more art supplies that I'm gonna put in this. Green, safe. If this is a good situation happening, but I do want it to look really nice. The stand, that's why I've filled it with stuff. I've used up all the pastels. And I have saved these. Oops. These are all trash. I'm not happy about these. This scissor also is not going to stay here. I'm gonna put these in a nice pouch or something which can be closed because the feathers, I don't want the feathers and the edges to get spoiled. So yes, I got one more 24 shades and it has watercolor cakes. Because I thought I have lost my travel pack, the koi watercolors, I ordered these, but now I have both. This one is also like really old. I think this is also from 2017 when I went to Europe. I don't know, is something missing from here? I really like this travel size paint kit. I love the look of these palettes after the colors have dried. So the update is that suddenly I have caught a cold. I don't know if these are just my allergies or if it's crazy. Anyways, another update is I have heard back from the client and they have very minor tweaks to I don't know if this is a good time to record, but yeah, that's the update. I have a few tweaks to do. I have to add a couple of frames along with the ones that I've already made, just to show that the girl is on her period. It's not evident in the current first frame, so I'm gonna add that one, and they want one more frame to be added in the end, like a conclusion frame, I think. So I'm waiting on, I think she's sending me some references for the same, so I'm waiting for. I really want to finish editing that vlog and take it live. That's the update, guys. I might also have to nap. I've taken some cold medicine. Let's do it. So the best part about having Apple products is airdropping stuff. For example, I can just create something on my iPad using Procreate. Like for example, the animations, text animations that I'm creating for the vlog, I literally have to just airdrop it to my Mac, to my iMac, and that's literally it. I can directly just add the animation into my project that I'm editing right now. So yeah, Apple makes life easier for sure. For sure. I don't know why my AirPods won't connect right now. It should. My setup was pretty different. What? Where is it connected? Should I turn off my Bluetooth on my phone? I was just talking about Apple products and now the AirPods are messing with me. Am I supposed to disconnect them from somewhere first? Oh, even the mouse is losing connection now. Okay, yes. So the AirPods are connected, the keyboard is connected, the mouse is disconnected. Apple. I can't. Yes. It's all connected. It's all connected. Yes. Hi guys, so it is the next day. The last report I gave you was the last update I gave you was from yesterday regarding the client work that I said. I sent them the storyboard and I think I told you which one got approved. The one that I had sent, the script got approved and the storyboard got approved. I'm not sure if I updated you on that. Also, if you're wondering why I'm holding the phone like this, it's because this gives a better sound quality because I'm using voice recorder on my iPhone. Got the approval in the morning. Actually, I got it last night, but there was no confirmation whether I'm supposed to go ahead with the final illustration. 3:15 right now, and they need it today. They want to go. I'm wearing the Moody Moo merch, and I think the t-shirt goes well with my objective and motto for the day, which is we can do it. I'm gonna try to complete the entire I'm gonna try to complete the illustrations today basically. Today is one of the IPL qualifier matches between Mumbai Indians and one more team, one city I forgot. But we have my brother's in-laws family coming over to watch it together. How fun is cricket if not watched with family and friends? So that's happening today, and they'll be here by 7:30ish, and I might be working while everyone's still watching the game, but such is life, and I don't mind it because we're getting paid and we're getting to do good work, and it's a good life. And we're having buttermilk today. So I like to have it with all the jeera masala and coriander. Love coriander in food, for me at least. So I just love. So this is the first panel. They have sent me the color palette that they prefer to use, and I've already imported it in my Procreate from the image that they've sent me. And yes, let's start with the lining. So I'm going to use a separate file for each of these panels. This is the first one. I duplicate it since I have all the layers here in one of all the panels. I'm just going to duplicate them. I already have a duplicate. Then I'm going to duplicate that, and then you know the drill. Let's start with the first one. So I use the Studio Pen brush to do the lining, and it really depends on the size of your artwork to choose the size of your brush. I usually use a 5% brush or a 10. I think for this one I'm going to use a 10. Let's see, 10%. And my file size is 8 by 10 inches, 300 dpi for web purposes. So I think it is RGB color profile. So yeah, let's begin. So these days I've been watching reruns of This Is Us, and it is my most favorite show ever. I mean, there is just so much inclusivity, and the way the show has been shot and edited and written and thought about, and the actors, oh my god, it blows your mind. It really does. It blows your mind, especially the first time you watch it. It's definitely going to blow your mind. It's just so well thought out. I keep recommending it to so many people. I'm like, you have to. So there's just so much. It's like therapy, honestly. The show is like therapy, and it's like it talks about generational traumas and how it is passed on from ancestors onto their future generations of kids, and how you break the cycle and all of that. Oh my god, it's just. And Jack,
the character as a father, as a husband, as a human being, that character blows your mind. Actually, that character melts your heart so much, and he's gonna make you cry so damn much.
And Rebecca together as well. So they're the main couple in the show, and they have these kids, and you should just watch it. It's on Amazon Prime. It's also on Hotstar. Moving on. Dear God, please, I hope I have enough memory on my phone. Well, I do. I have Google Photos. Another reason I want to do all of this, like studio vlogs and art vlogs and behind the scenes vlogs of artists, as in being an artist, doing that, being an Indian artist. I want to do that as an Indian artist, because if you check online, if you check on YouTube, you don't have many Indian artists doing this, so you don't have any point of reference or relatability with other artists that I follow on YouTube and watch their vlogs. They're mostly American or European or British, or they live in Canada. So this is my attempt at accomplishing that. Like, I want Indian artists to make vlogs as well, studio vlogs and art vlogs, process vlogs, share other details, life, like a week in the life of an artist or a day in my life. I would love to watch that, because I think that is way more relatable. Like, watching an Indian artist would be way more relatable to me compared to watching the foreign artists. So I'm gonna give that and create that for my fellow Indian artists, so they have something to watch and relate to.
Hey, Katie girl, what you reading?
Do you think Cindy Crawford's pretty?
She's no Kate Pearson. Oh my God, Kate! Look, it's Suzanne Summers. It's the Thigh Master lady. She's in her home.
Shelly, let me.
I just wasn't ready. I opened up and I made about 30 to 40 sales in my first year, which is fine. I didn't have the intention of like making it blow up as big as it did, but I just kind of wanted to do it to have fun. And eventually during the pandemic of 2020, my YouTube videos of like art vlogs went viral, and a lot viral. They didn't like, you know, get huge, but they got a lot of attention, and that is how basically all of this started for me and how I'm able to do it now. So like I said, there's a lot of different ways, but that's kind of like my origin story. And I'm going to get started talking about running my store, and then I'll talk a little bit about my other sources of income, which is YouTube and Patreon. There's just not as much details in that, but I'm going to tell you guys about my store, things I've learned, what's changed, etc. So first and foremost is you want
She goes up to the mountains to live with her grandfather. Okay, back to work. Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought I duplicated the file with all the lined artworks, and now I just have the sketches, and I have deleted it from here. So I can't go back because I went out. Once you get out of a artboard in Procreate and go into another one, you cannot really use the undo option. And now I cannot call them back. I have to line everything again. Oh my god.
Yes, 74 for 5.
Representing the Moody Moose store.
or your creativity.
Simba, what are you doing? Oh. Now he's I don't think I have recorded anything in the last 2 days, I guess. The latest update on the client work that I am doing for Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is that I sent them the artworks. I'm gonna show you what corrections they have asked for.
So the first edit that they want is in the third panel where she goes to the washroom and finds the sanitary kit. They want some context here. So they want me to add a line related to her being on her period, like hope the cramps are not too bad this time, like a thought bubble and stuff, to this panel. And the second edit is in this panel number 5. They want this text to be more legible, so they want me to make it bigger. Maybe they want, I think I might just make this entire microscope bigger, but that's gonna take a lot of editing, so I am gonna get to it ASAP. Also, they've sent some text edit, content edit. They want the copy to be changed to something else that they've sent instead of this, related to period stigma. So I have to change this panel as well. That's another update. Another thing I have been doing recently is watching a lot of other artists' studio vlogs and researching a lot on editing, because I really want to give YouTube a shot this time around. Like, I really want to stick with it. I'm posting at least one video a week for YouTube, and maybe I'll try it for a month and see how it does. Not for a month, or maybe a month or two, to see how my channel does and how whether things are working out or not for me. I was mentioning that I keep coming back to creating videos because I have this liking, or I get pulled towards creating videos, video content. So now it's going to be up to me how I can use both my callings. One is art and second is creating videos. Been like my interests and things that I would actually put in effort for. So when I was young, I used to do these videos as birthday gifts for my friends, where I would, like, ages ago, I'm talking 2008, 2007, 8. So I loved creating a slideshow with different transitions, and which had pictures of me and my friends along with the person whose birthday it is. So I like doing that, and I think I was kind of good at it during that time. And now I'm going to focus on working, because when I'm talking, I'm not able to register what I'm doing. So I'm going to start working now. I'm just gonna add my watermark to this artwork. There are going to be 2 frames with the CTA and the text. This is the last panel. This is the second last panel. I think what they want me to edit is the second last panel. So I usually keep my apps them organized, which I need to. Oops. Oh, this is not Procreate. Thank God. So this app is Notion. This is where I just dump, organize, plan, just anything and everything. Paste. What are these? Share it ahead.
The latest update from the client is that they want the word washroom written where the guy is waiting, where her friend is waiting outside for her and is sending her a message. So they want that correction in that panel. So I have to send that again. I have to make that correction, add that word and send it again, and I think that should be it, and that should be our final artwork.
So that was not the final artwork that I showed you, the illustrations that I showed you. This was an additional frame that I had to add and an additional illustration that I had to do for them to show that the girl is on her period. This was another correction they wanted. They specifically wanted this on the door to be shown, and that is what I've added here. I had to edit it a little bit to change the color because the original color of this was black, I think, and I had to make it red, so I did that. And again, there was a change in this one. The text had to read, thankfully there are pads here instead of, I don't even remember what we had to write it previously, but yeah, this is the final line they want on this panel. This one they wanted me to show a coffee cup in his hand, like he's offering something for comfort to her, and that was one correction I did. So I had to change a lot of stuff around here. This is what this panel looks like.
All the finalized illustrations, which will finally get uploaded to my Instagram and to their Instagram account. I'll show you a clip of when it is live, so we can come a full circle and this vlog can end there.